Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back from my vacation. I hope you've all had a fantastic week. Listen, I'll be honest with you, the only bloody reason I'm logging into online before the weekly update that comes out tomorrow, the information anyway, is this right over here. End of summer GTA giveaway. First of all, it's not the end of summer. I don't want to hear it. We've got at least 2 months left. I've been waiting for summer, it feels like, and it's been and gone, okay? But claim, as you can see up there, $1 million for free just for logging in. Just logging in. And you've got until September 17th to be able to do it. So just log in between now and the 17th and you'll get $1 million. But other than that, like I say, I was away for this week's weekly update, so I didn't do a weekly update video. So I'm basically learning about what you guys have had this week in this video when I'm telling you that you've got the rest of today and tomorrow to take advantage of it. So it's going to be an interesting weekly update reminder because I'm just learning about it myself. But from what I know is it's a stinker. All right, so like I say, you guys have had a bit of a stinker this week. I told you guys last week that you were going to have a stinker. I told you you were going to get the smoke on the water for 30% off. We saw that coming a mile away. The $1 million I thought was going to be a little bit more fun, to be honest with you. I thought maybe we'd have to do some cool things to be able to unlock it. But arguably, some people say it's a little better because all we had to do was log in to get the $1 million. I would have preferred to just do something a little bit fun. But you've also got some bonuses to make, what, like 500,000-600,000? The premium deluxe are repo work, right? Simeon's a repo work. If you do 3 of them, the weekly challenge, and you'll get 100k. If you complete all of them, you'll get 500k. So that's 600k in total. Not bad for that. Not too much work, I should say. But other than that, you got some sumo stuff. You got some Simeon contact missions. Kind of a stinker. And listen, I was on vacation. I was hoping you guys had a good week, but selfishly, I'm like, thank God it wasn't that good because I wasn't here. But anyway, other than that, let's see what you got the rest of today and tomorrow to take advantage of before the new week starts. Let's look at your sale vehicles that you can buy through your phone. All right, so the first one you got, like I say, these are all new for me. I'm just learning about these right now. And I've got the rest of today and tomorrow to take advantage of these too, if I would like. We've got the Overflowed Pipistrello, typically 2.9 on sale for 2 million. I already own it. I bought it when it came out. It does have the missile lock-on jammer available. I don't love electric vehicles, so I never use this thing. So unless you're trying to collect them all, I wouldn't get it. But it's personal preference. But anyway, rest of today and tomorrow to pick this up at 30% off. Now, next up, you got the Grotti Turismo Maggio. Now, this is typically 2.8, but on sale for 1.7. This is 40% off. I'm not sure where they're coming up with, if it's going to be 30 or 40. But this is 40, and I love this thing. It does look very similar to what it's based off of, the Ferrari F8 Tributo, I believe it's pronounced. And although not my favorite Ferrari, I think it does look sick, and I think this one looks so similar, and I absolutely love it. And it does have Imani Tech upgrades available. So if you want this, I would recommend getting it. If I didn't already own it, I'd be picking it up, but 40% off the rest of today and tomorrow. The Tundra Panther, ladies and gentlemen. One of the vehicles that I don't know if you remember, when these vehicles first came out, Rockstar was testing a limited release thing where they basically said, we're releasing this for like a week or 2 and then it's gone. So me, I was like excited. I'm like, oh, we're going to have some limited vehicles that once they're gone, they're gone. So I started buying all of these. Every time they released a limited release vehicle, I was picking those things up and I love the idea of that. But then obviously, about 6 months later, they decided that, you know what, we're just going to release them to everyone. So no longer limited. But anyway, if you want it, this one is also 40% off. I haven't used this thing since I bought it, but if you want it, you got the rest of today and tomorrow to pick it up. The Pegassi Torero XO, one of my favorite cars in the game. It's definitely in my top 10. I think it's beautiful. Based off of the newly imagined Lamborghini Countach. Typically almost 2.9 million on sale for a little over 2 million. And this one is 30% off. Like I say, I love it. It may go on sale for like 50% during Black Friday, but we don't know that. So if you want it, now's your time to pick this thing up. I love it. And it has missile lock-on jammer available. The Pegassi Ignis is up next. This is another one that's 40% off. Typically 2.7 on sale for 1.6. Actually, believe it or not, do I even own this? Like this base variant? I got the weaponized one. Do I own this one? I don't know. And I'm not going to be buying it. I know it's beautiful. I just have so much cars. I'm not one of those people that's trying to collect them all right now. We're at the end of the life cycle of GTA. You know what I mean? When GTA 6 comes out, I'll be collecting them all. But for GTA 5 right now, I just don't need it. I'm not going to be using it. But if you want it, you can get it for 40% off for the rest of today and tomorrow. The Anis S80RR, also 40% off. Typically 2.5 on sale for 1.5. And this also has the missile lock-on jammer available. So if you want one of these, now's your time to pick it up. Let's not forget that the Classy Drift Walton L35 is free right now. This is the last week. We had it 2 weeks for free. So starting this coming Thursday, it's going to be back to full price at 1.4 million. So if you haven't already, log in, purchase this thing for free, and you're good to go. Reminder on this one, very important if you want it. And this also has the missile lock-on jammer and drift tuning built in. So there you have it. If you want it, rest of today and tomorrow. The BF Club is also on sale, typically 1.2 on sale for $8.96. This one is 30% off. I do already own this. It's an oldie but goodie. It's a nostalgia car for me. There's some cars that people get nostalgia on over in the US that I don't really buy because I didn't grow up with them. And then there's some cars that have nostalgia from like Europe, which I have that nostalgia for. So just FYI. Not that anyone cares. You do what you want. Over in Benny's, you got the Dubachi Spectre. I think it's just... It's a gorgeous car. It is a gorgeous car. I do like it a lot. So if you want to pick it up, you can come on over, just go into your website, the Benny's website, and you can pick it up and you can fully customize it too. Typically $599 on sale for $419,000. I almost forgot the motorcycle, Nagasaki Shinobi. If you want to pick that up, typically almost 2.5 on sale for 1.4, almost 1.5 million. Missile lock-on jammer available for this as well. And this is 40% off. And then over in Warstock, we have the B11 Strike Force, typically 3.8 on sale for 2.6. Fun plane. Again, don't really use it too much, so I'm not going to be picking it up. But if you want it, you can pick it up right now for 30% off. The Buckingham Akula, typically 4.5 on sale for 3.1. Or if you have the trade price unlocked, you can get it for 2.3. And to get that, complete the server farm setup mission in the Doomsday Heist as the heist leader to unlock it. I haven't done that on this account. I do own this already, though, so I'm not going to be buying it. It's a great, great helicopter. More so if you're in, like, public lobbies. I do a lot of solo, invite-only lobby stuff, as you guys know, so I mainly use my Sparrow and Buzzard. Mainly Sparrow. But it is a great helicopter nonetheless. So if you're in the market for one... pick it up. 30% off. It could go 50% at Black Friday, though. Just FYI. I think that's when I got mine. And lastly, the Lotus Esprit, aka the Ocelot Ardent. Typically 1.1 on sale for $805,000. This vehicle is weaponized, so if you want to pick it up, you got the rest of today and tomorrow to do so at 30% off. That is it for sale vehicles, ladies and gentlemen. But like I did say right here, the Smoke on the Water, I already own it. But it is currently on sale for 30% off. We've had the other two businesses, the Money Fronts businesses being the car wash and the Higgins Heli Tours. They were the past 2 weeks. This one was this week's. So you got the rest of today to pick it up if you wanted 30% off. But other than that, that is your sale vehicles, ladies and gentlemen. Here's mine. Like I say, this is 30% off this week. I absolutely love this thing. I do think it's a great car. These are my top 10 vehicles in this garage, if you never knew, except for the one at the end right here. This is where I usually just keep as my, you know, when I customize it, I take things and bring things here. I need to find my proper top 10 and put it in here. But anyway, let's move on to removed vehicles. All right, starting off, we always come here to Luxury Autos just to see what they've got. What is that? The Ubermac Niobe is one of the vehicles right here. This is full price, but if you want to come and pick it up in this exact build, you can come here to get it. Or we have the Jeep, aka the Canis Castigator. Whenever I see a black car with the flames on it right now, it just reminds me of Grand Theft Auto 3. It was like that black stallion, the Diablo stallion. I don't know why, but anyway, this is what it reminds me of. But if you want to pick it up exactly like this, you can come on down here to purchase it. It is full price though, but if you want it, how much is this thing going to cost you? $1.7 million. Quite a lot of money. All right, let's move on. All right, so here we are at Premium Deluxe Motorsports, where there's actually no removed vehicles this week. These are all vehicles that you can purchase through your phone, so it's not like they're too special. Sale vehicles, though. We have the Anis S80RR right here. So if you want to come down here and pick this thing up, you can get it for $1.6 million. We have the Pegassi Ignis up next. It does look cool, man, I guess. I'm not buying it. If you want it, you can get it for $1.6 million. The Shinobi, which is also on sale, you can come here and get it for $1.5 million if you want to get this exact livery. And I actually love that. I think that looks sick. The Ocelot Locust, if you want this, you can pick it up for Is everything just $1.6 million? And arguably my favorite car in here, like I say. The Grotti Turismo Maggio. I like the livery they have on this thing. I think it looks sick. The front kind of looks like a pista with the way that they've done like this livery on it. The back almost, I mean, it's the F8 Tributo. Anyway, if you want it, $1.7 million. All right, let's move on. The Declassi Impala SZ. I actually love this livery, man. I love that it's got like that midnight purple on it and it has like the yellow to purple flames. This thing looks sick. It's almost got a sparkle on it too. It's not though, it's just from the flames. You know, in like GTA 6, we're going to have these super like sparkly paints on them. But to purchase anyway, maybe not stock. But anyway, if you want to get this, you got to place top 3 in the LS car meet for 2 days in a row. And that honestly is still very easy if you just do drift racing. A lot of the time, maybe there'll only be 2 of you that join. Maybe 3 if you're lucky. So just jump in, play it, you'll easily get top 2, let alone top 3 for 2 days in a row. So you still got a chance to do that. Drift racing is always the way to go when it comes to this. The Anish Euros X32 is your premium test ride. If you want to come down here to purchase it, it's going to be 3.1. It's way too expensive. But if you want it, you can come and get it. And then we have the BF Raptor as your test ride right here. The Dinka Jester right here. And the Cognoscenti Cabrio right here. Not the greatest selection this week, I'll be honest with you. Let's move on. The Fister Combat S2 Cabrio is your podium vehicle. I absolutely love this. This is in my top 10 vehicles as well. So I already own it, but we'll go ahead and spin the wheel, see if I can get the bloody thing. Or at least give me a mystery prize. And make that mystery prize something good and not just like 20,000. Because when I got that, I was fuming. All right, what have you got for me? Vehicle, I'll take it, but I would prefer a mystery. Discount, I'll do a disc. No, chips, huh? Yippee. Right, guys, this week has been a stinker, as we all know. The past 3 weeks, I would argue, have been a stinker. The only other thing I have left to say here is don't forget in the gun van, you'll get 40% off the tactical SMG for the rest of today and tomorrow. I love that little thing. Make sure you put a silencer on it. It's a beast. And if you have GTA Plus, you'll get 30% off the battle rifle. There was no claimable vehicles or anything like that this week in the salvage yard, so that was basically it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, listen, I'm back from vacation. I am ready to start this new week. Tomorrow, we'll have the weekly update live stream. We're back in action for that, baby. And then obviously the weekly update videos. Hopefully, I'm thinking this coming week will be a better one. The reason I say that is the past 3 weeks have been based around, or the past 6 weeks have been based around the Money Fronts DLC. And it's basically coming to an end. We've had the release of the Money Fronts DLC. Then we've had week after week after week, 3 weeks of like 2 times pay on those Money Front DLCs. They did a week for each of them, being the first one was the car wash, then Higgins Heli Tours, then the smoke on the water. And then we had 3 more weeks of them being on sale. So 30% off the car wash, 30% off the Higgins Heli Tours, 30% off the smoke on the water. So now we're done with it. There's nothing else they can do with it. We've got all of the vehicles, the released for the DLC. We got the free Drift Walton. There's the end. There's tomorrow. Yeah. So when the new week starts, you can't claim that for free anymore. So everything's been wrapped up with that DLC. So we should have a nice fresh week for us starting tomorrow, or starting on Thursday, but the info will be tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe with notifications on. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, we will be streaming the weekly update. So anyway, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Goodbye.